So it doesn't matter where you are or where you're going in here. What what's going to help you incredibly is having a schedule. Like getting up, doing something, having a whole plan out, having your day planned out, and like you can be flexible with it. But the big one is, getting up at the same time, maybe having lunch at the same time, or having a dinner at the same time, whatever. Kind of deal. And yes, throw some flexibility in there. But if you can have some type of a schedule, everything will like get into a pattern where, if you eat the same time during the day, your body's going to be like, hey, it's like 12 o'clock, it's time to eat, kind of deal. Same thing with sleeping. You might not get tired in the middle of the day that way because your body's like, well, we got another 6 hours to go or whatever, and just having a schedule. And that'll also keep you a little bit, can possibly, I ain't gonna say it is going to, could possibly keep you more organized and focused too. If you know what you're doing for these 3 hours, you might stay focused on that. I mean, you might get distracted in there a little bit, but for the most part, you're going to have that focus of, for these 3 hours, I'm going to do a project. I do that on the weekends. I have a time segmented out for projects and such. And, it changes, but I pretty much segment that out. Now, there's things that happen, life happens and those things get adjusted, but the next day, you get right back into it. Kind of deal. I like wake up at the same time dang near every single day, no matter what, with few exceptions. I try to get a couple hours worth of sleep, no matter what, but for the most part, I'm up the same time every day. I do a couple things every single time of day. Heck, these videos used to come out at 7 o'clock. Now they're coming out before 5, just because daylight, I didn't want to screw around having put lights up in here, but it's just something that I do. I do these things at like before 5 now. You get something where and I got 3 or 4 other things that happen during the day, and that kind of works out because I have a schedule and I try to stick to that schedule. And same thing with like meals and such. You can plan out, I'm going to eat this during the week, or I'm going to eat that during the week, or I'm going to, limit what I do here at this time. Maybe you work out for 30 minutes when you first wake up before you hit the shower or something like that. Maybe just do something like that. And if you do it every single day, it slaps that into your mind of that's what we're doing this time of day. So you're ready for it. So when you wake up, maybe you do something, then you exercise. Your body's ready to do that. Versus, we're going now. Okay, you know what? We weren't ready for this. We're gonna cramp up the leg or whatever because we weren't ready for this. Same thing with mental clarity. If you wake up in the morning and you know that you got to do whatever, maybe you wake up in the morning and the first thing you do is you dang near hit the shower first thing in the morning. Your body's ready for that. And if you don't have like that shower first thing in the morning, you're going to feel like crap, kind of deal. Or you're going to be off. You might be off for the day. And it's not an excuse, mind you, but it's something that you can like train yourself to be on these scheduling things. And, you might segment things out too. Like, I'm going to work on this for 5 hours and no more. I'm going to do this at 5 hours. I do that too. That's why people will have uninterrupted things, and it also can possibly, I'm going to say it's going to, it could possibly let you see your time better. What are you doing for this 4 hours? Well, here's what I should have been doing, and here's what I actually did, and that's going to cut down my productivity. Well, you can notice that, So if this is supposed to be 4 hours of you working on a project, and you're actually watching a movie for 3 of it, you know what you should be doing, but you're doing the movie kind of deal, so that kind of deal. And that way you're not going to get distracted as easily and get those things messing you up. Because if you just be like, oh, I got the whole day to do this, well, then you're probably going to take the whole day to do the thing, even though it might only take 3 hours kind of deal to actually do it. And just having a scheduling like that thing, like I was saying, I throw my projects pretty much on the weekend. And also be adjusting in these things. Like I used to throw an hour a day on my projects, and I wasn't getting anything done. By the time I got stuff set up and played around, the alarm would be going off to tell me, move on to the next thing. So I moved those into the weekend. So move those things, and then I also on the alarm front, I make alarms for everything. And I like that the alarms actually, you can put something telling you what to do during that alarm. So yeah, I have alarms that tell me what to do here, tell me what to do there, and that's what's going on. And it works. It works great for me to have all these alarms going off all throughout the day and telling me I got to do this, I got to do this, I got this much time for this. And that way I stay on course and stay on schedule and stay more efficient than otherwise if I just, like I'm saying, you have the entire day to work on the car. You're probably gonna on a weekend, you're probably not going to work on the thing till you feel like it, and that might kill half your day. So yeah, just once again, my little thoughts here. Do what you want to do, and whatever. See you guys. Thank you.